Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Just want to talk about a couple of things. We are doing studies in reference to Black History Month this month. So everything is going to be, all the teaching is going to be about Black history things, but more relevant to things that we need right now. So if you like that type of stuff, and I did tell you in 2022, this channel was going to a learning channel. So if you do like that type of stuff, then stay tuned. I will be doing a makeup. We're going to talk about expelling the myth that we have to be strong Black women. When I did a video maybe a week ago called The Angry Black Woman, I really looked at that video and realized that there is a lot to unpack in that video. It's a lot more than I really realized. It's like a suitcase that needs to be unpacked. So one of the things that I thought about was expelling the myth, the strong Black woman. A lot of us have to be strong for so many different reasons. I'll give you an example, is being a single mother, single parent. We can't leave the kids. We gotta stay there with the kids. If the father leaves, we gotta stay there with the kids. And again, this is not to bash. This is just expelling the myth and where the myth came from, that we are strong Black women. You know, I know during the course of my life, I didn't always want to be strong. And I'm sure during the course of your life, you didn't always want to be strong. Expelling the myth that we have to be strong Black women. And again, let me explain something to you. Let's do a disclaimer. Everything that I'm saying right now, it may not apply to you. It may apply to somebody that you know, or some of it, you may see yourself in some of it, but not all of it. And that's just like life, you know? You may see yourself in some stories, but not all of it. So just eat on what applies to you and spit the bones out on things that don't apply to you. And I just hope and pray that you get some wisdom out of this. Yeah, let's just get into it. And for all of my new subscribers, oh my God, last week I had so many new subscribers. I do welcome you to the millionaire team. That's what we're calling ourselves. Y'all are my baby millionaires. Let's start off by saying that history has taught us that as Black women, we have to go through life on our own. And I'm gonna let you think about that. I'm not gonna have the video long. I don't really wanna go into details about that because I really don't want it to be a Black woman thing, but you know, as a slave that our husbands were taken from us and we basically had to raise the kids until they got old enough to be sold. So we had to be strong in that family. And I think it's just been, as generations, it's just been passed down and passed down. So we had to stand on our own 2 feet and get used to being alone. So a lot of us, when we raise our children, we just think that we got to do it alone. And some of us had to. I get it. I raised my kids alone. I get it. But as a result of that, we are people of myth and folklore, like folk tales. We were raised on stories that gave us identity, strength, inspiration, and pride. I know at my age, and you might be young, have you ever heard your mom say, when I was young, I got slapped through the wall if I said that? Like, we couldn't say lie in our house. So I grew up telling my children, you can't say lie to me, and I would slap them. So with that being said, it's just things that we've been passed down from generation to generation that we don't even know is true. I'm just saying that there's some things that have been passed down to us that has really hurt us as Black women. And I'll go more into this during the conference. And if you're going to meet me at the conference, it's going to be exciting. It's going to be something good, but I'm not going to go into that right now. Unfortunately, myths and stereotypes have also become ineffective weapons of this country's race-based power system. So what I mean by that is that stereotype has become a weapon against us. Everybody knows about the angry Black woman. Everybody looks at us as being strong. Everybody looks at us as being that person that can take care of anything and that would do anything for their family. So I think a lot of times when we take jobs, it's because we have a family and we know we have to take care of them, instead of saying, no, I'm not doing that, you know. But we do it as women, especially when we're alone. We take certain jobs and people know we're going to take them because we have to take care of our families. It is the very system that impedes Black women from building healthier, more fulfilling lives. And that's what I just talked about. We take jobs and we spend time away from our kids. We have the older children watch our kids because we feel like we just got to do what we got to do. And I know it. I'm that person that was put in a situation where I just had to do what I had to do. And I get it. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that We don't always have to be strong. And there's some areas in our life that we need to say no to, because certain people in the country, has put us in this category that because they know we need to take care of our children, it's probably not a man in the home, we're going to accept anything. They can talk to us any kind of way. So that's why I was saying in the Angry Black Woman video, is that some people know that they can push our buttons because we have to take anything. And these myths has been passed down to the present in the individual consciousness. So let me go back. Let me explain that a little bit. It has been passed down to the individuals, our children's unconsciousness. Yesterday I was talking to one of my daughters, and she was saying that is true because, for instance, I used to tell her to go clean the kitchen. No, I used to say go wash the dishes. That child will wash dishes and leave out the kitchen. So I go in there to cook. The floor ain't swept, the cabinets ain't wiped down, the pots ain't put up. She ain't do nothing but wash the dishes. So when I go back in there, I call her back in there, and I'm like, so-and-so, didn't I tell you to wash the dishes? She like, Mama, you didn't tell me to wash no dishes. To clean the kitchen. You said wash the dishes. Of course, that made me mad. So I'm like, okay, so I'm explaining to her what wash the dishes mean. The strong woman or hero myth that makes me think of is Wonder Woman. Y'all remember Wonder Woman? She was the only strong woman that I know. She wore that fabulous gold rope that she attached to the side of her, and that rope made you deal with her from a highest and most truthful self. I think some of us need to get a rope, because I think some of us are not dealing with ourselves from the most highest and truthful self. And that's a whole nother video, so we're not going to talk about that or get deep into it. But I just kind of wanted to expel a little bit about the Angry Black Woman, and just hope that you get this, what I'm trying to say. And we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna go more into it. Like after I went back and watched it, I was like, okay, that's like a whole big old topic, but I hope you did get some nuggets out of it. I hope you did. I pray to God that you did. I said, let's keep in mind that we're not her, but we can make people deal with us from our highest and truest self. Meaning, be who you are. I'm not going to go into this video with it, but we are going to deal with some things about, if you are a single parent and you're dealing with having your kids on your own. We're going to deal with some things. I am going to do another video. And the truth is, we don't have to live by this myth anymore, but we don't know how to free ourselves. So I said, as a result, we have been called upon in so many areas of our lives to be strong that strength has repeatedly overshadowed our tenderness. A lot of us are not tender. Femininity and softness and humanity, not to mention affected our mental health, because we've tried to be strong for our children, for our mother, for our husbands, for our boyfriends. It has affected our mental health. With strength as our primary trait, many of us are existing in isolated lives, unchanneled realms of authority where our morality and physical powers are all we have to comfort us. And if you don't understand what I'm saying, I just don't want to make the video long, but if you don't understand what I'm saying, you can always leave a comment and I can go more in details about it. Overcoming the myth of strength does not mean backing away from the true inner strength that has carried us this far. I'm not saying back away. It means release unhealthy myths, induced attitude, behaviors, and fears. One of the things that bothers me more than anything is the white man is keeping us down. Y'all, we got to get that out of our mind. A real example is trying to save our grown children. If we free ourselves from the myth, I think we will make a major leap towards our individual lives and collective journeys towards self-realization, which is something that we need. So a lot of times, because we've been raising children and doing other things, we don't even know who we really are. That's what I was saying in that. We must still fight against the long-standing threats, these myths, and stereotypes and other collective powers. We can create a way to free ourselves of the myth that continues to define and limit our participation in American society. I'm not crazy. I know what goes on. But what I'm saying, when I taught you about emotional intelligence, if you trust me, that'll help you out a whole lot. We are starting this by learning to control our emotions. This is not a total solution, but it's a start towards moving forward. And that's all I'm saying. It's not a solution, a total solution, but it is a start to moving forward. And I just say, I hope that you have a good day. And until I see you the next time, I will come back with the final look. Watch this video over and watch the Angry Black Woman video over and over again. If you have any questions, I don't mind answering. The conference, I'm going to go more in depth. I'm doing a lot of studying. And yeah, I'll be right back with the final look. Hey everyone, welcome back. This is the final look, and I really hope and pray that you enjoyed the video. So hit that like button, the subscribe button, and join the family. You know, I really would appreciate it. This is it. I wanted to be a little girly today. So yeah, I hope you liked it. And I'm gonna say bye for now. See you in the next video.